I didn't grow up in that town. I married into it. My wife did, though. She knew all the stories. The old school, the abandoned places, the parts of town people didn't walk through at night. She never talked about them unless I asked. And when I did, she always answered the same way. That's just how it is. When she passed, I stayed. Not because I liked the town, because leaving felt like letting it erase her. Our house sat a few streets away from the old school, not close enough to see it clearly, just close enough that it crept into the background of everything. A dark shape behind the tree line. Always there, always quiet. The first time I heard the voice, I thought I was imagining it. I was in the kitchen, washing dishes, when I heard her say my name. Soft, casual, the way she used to when she was in the other room. I turned around without thinking. The house was empty. I felt stupid afterward. Grief does that to you. Makes memories feel loud. Makes silence feel like it's full of things. I told myself that. The second time, it came from the hallway. "Hey," her voice said. "Can you come here?" It sounded tired, real. I froze. Not because I was scared, because part of me was relieved. I didn't answer. The floor creaked anyway. Slow footsteps. Bare feet. The sound stopped just outside the kitchen doorway. Then, nothing. No shadow, no presence. Just the sense that if I looked, I'd be committing to something I couldn't undo. That night, I dreamed of the school, not the building itself, just the sound inside it. Footsteps in empty halls, lockers closing gently, someone humming a tune I almost recognized. I woke up to tapping. 3 taps from the wall behind my bed, not loud, not demanding, almost affectionate. Tap, tap, tap. I whispered her name before I could stop myself. The tapping stopped immediately. The silence that followed was attentive, like I'd just been heard. After that, the voice came more often. Always when I was tired. Always when the house was quiet. It never asked for much, just conversation. "Do you remember the bakery on Main Street?" It asked one night from the living room. I did. "She loved that place," the voice said. "You never liked the coffee." That was true. My chest tightened. I answered before I realized I was doing it. "I like the smell." The floor creaked. Closer this time. The voice smiled when it spoke again. I could hear it in the sound. I knew that. From then on, it spoke freely. Never all at once. Never for long. Just enough to feel normal. It talked about the town. About things my wife and I had done. About places I hadn't thought about in years. It never mentioned the school. I did. Once. "Do you remember that old building?" I asked quietly, sitting alone in the dark. The voice paused. When it answered, it sounded layered, like more than one voice trying to agree on the same tone. "Yes," it said. "I remember watching you both pass it. Cold ran through me. You weren't alone, it added gently. You just didn't know who else was listening. The tapping started again that night. Not always 3. Sometimes 1. Sometimes 2. Sometimes from the ceiling. Sometimes from inside the walls, as if fingers were testing the space, learning where I slept. The voice never lied. That was the worst part. Everything it said was technically true, just framed in a way that bent things slightly out of place. She used to stand by the window at night, it said once. She liked the way the school looked when the lights were off. My wife hated that building. I remembered her saying so. But when I tried to recall why, the memory slid away from me, like it had been overwritten. The voice noticed. It's okay, it said. Some things are easier to forget. I stopped sleeping well, not because of fear, because the voice was better company than silence. It listened. It remembered. It never rushed me. One night, I asked it the question I'd been avoiding. Why do you sound like her? The answer came immediately. Because you answer when I do. The tapping that followed wasn't from the walls. It came from the front door. 3 slow taps. Polite, expectant. I stood up. My hand hovered over the lock. The voice softened. You don't have to open it, it said. I just wanted you to know I could. I backed away. The tapping stopped. After that, the voice changed slightly. Still familiar, but not quite her anymore. Sometimes it sounded older, sometimes flatter, sometimes like it was trying out different versions of the same memory, seeing which one fit best. I started leaving the lights on at night. I stopped answering. The voice didn't get angry. It got distant. Weeks passed without hearing it. The tapping faded. I thought it was over. Until the night I dreamed of her standing in the school hallway. She turned toward me and spoke in a voice that was not hers at all. You remembered me wrong. I woke up to tapping 3 times from inside my chest. I moved away a month later, sold the house cheap, didn't explain why. On my last night there, as I loaded the car, I heard her voice one final time. Not inside the house, not outside, right beside my ear. You should have listened longer. I didn't answer. I don't answer voices anymore. But sometimes when I hear tapping in unfamiliar places, I recognize the rhythm, and I wonder whose voice it's practicing now.